Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. If today is your first time, you're welcome. Please consider to subscribe, share and like our videos. Leave us comments and turn on your post notification. So my darling people, this video, I want us to please watch this video very carefully. This is not the part 3. Yes, no be same video, same person granted the interview, but I uploaded part 1, part 2, so this na part 3. Make we relax and listen to wetin this our brother get to talk, and leave your comments below. The guy said make them keep TB Joshua DNA because many women home and abroad go come soon to come collect their own part of the money, their own part of the TB Joshua will, because it must surely happen, because he worked with TB Joshua for years. He know the kind of person TB Joshua was according to him, and he gets
dead already. So as an African man, they will say don't talk about the dead. You understand? But like, I want to just clear this issue. Let them take a DNA sample of TB Joshua. TB Joshua have a lot of accusation. A lot of things have said about him. And there's so many fingers pointing against him. I look when some OAPs are coming out to say they won't, TB Joshua, they won't wish him, they won't mourn him or something. You won't blame them. So many people might have shared their story to them, what they've experienced. But because, do you know why I'm angry? Because there are still some member of synagogue that still believe that TB, I don't know if because, let me tell you something I want to say now. When they told me TB Joshua is dead, I only believed because I heard he was sick as of December. And they even took him to St. Nicholas. That was why I believe he died. But when they told me he died, I know, I was thinking that they might come out and say tomorrow that he has wake up from dead.
Like stunts?
Yes. I was thinking like that. I want to just tell you the truth.
Why would you think?
Because of I know what they are capable of doing in synagogue. That man, look, go on YouTube now. That man that they say he died. We later heard that they gave that man injection to sleep. Go and watch that video very well of that man TB Joshua raised from the dead. Somebody that died on Saturday. Now, look on YouTube, TB Joshua raised somebody from the dead. But when that man wanted to wake up from that dead, they didn't show the clip. They show him praying for somebody that they claim is dead, and they show him that he has wake up. Go and watch that video, details very well. I'm opening Nigerians' eyes because so many people believe that this man has raised dead body before. They should watch that video. Whether the time TB Joshua pray for that man wake up in his presence. They edited that place out because they waited when he prayed. They waited when that man wake up and show it to the whole world that you were dead before. That the man of God has prayed for you and you wake up. And
but now you told me after the news of the prophets that it is important they collect his DNA sample before they bury him. And I was surprised. Why say that?
Why I said it, why I told you that is that even when I was working with TB Joshua, I've had that instance when girls are accusing him of sleeping with them. They might call it molestation. Some might call it rape after they left, but it was, I believe it might be a mutual agreement. You understand? That one go aside. They might call it. So I've had that experience. People are coming in. So now, why I'm advising them they should collect the DNA is so that some people will not start coming out and say TB Joshua is their father or TB Joshua is the owner of their children. And people will say because of the man is there, the man want to come and this woman want to come and claim property, or this person want to come and claim his property. That's why they are lying, because that is the image they will bring out after death. So the best thing now I want to advise anybody, whether the government or any people in charge, is they should make sure if there's any way they can get the DNA of TB Joshua himself, let them keep it. Because I know that people will come out And many members.
Do you have any specific, for instance?
I know.
So
see, let me tell you something. I don't want to mention anybody's name, but forget what the members that go to church on Sunday.
Without mentioning name, can you give us like instance of maybe XYZ?
They have to give the father a car. After then, and they ask them to swear Bible that they will never say it anyway. I've heard that instance, and I don't want to mention her name. The person is fair in color, in fair in complexion. Now, I've heard of another old instance that every member in church said this child was abandoned in the church. But later, we later heard that child was not abandoned in the church, that the mother of the child also even came to synagogue and told the disciples that that child belongs to Tibidosha, the mother of the child. And Tibidosha said, Emma da woman alone, oh,
so he dismissed it
as a mental case.
But
that child
stayed. As if he did not know the woman before.
Not as if he did not. The woman was selling something for Tibidosha, which I don't want. She had been selling something that Tibidosha liked. They were very close. According to what I heard, the woman got pregnant. Then Tibidosha threatened the woman as not so. But later, I don't know how they agreed that the woman should drop the child in the church, that he will come and carry it. So they did video coverage of this is the child. He was abandoned in the synagogue.
They don't know the owner.
So he had decided to adopt the child. So the child stayed with him for a long time before. Many members does not know Tibidosha. What they know is the good man that carry bag of rice on his head. I don't want to talk about it because we Africans solistic don't talk about the dead. And there's nothing I will gain. Tibidosha is gone already. Even though I say all the old thing I know in this life, it will not bring him back and it will not change anything. He has done it, he has done it. But there are so many women that are traumatized. I'm just saying this because I know this issue will come up. The 3 children that they are putting on the word that he has, it's not the number of children he has. He has more than those numbers. But it's the 3 children that he has with the present wife everybody knows. Tibidosha is a man of camera. Tibidosha likes camera than you. But tell him to bring his wedding picture and wedding video. Maybe he show his documentary of how he was sweeping the toilet.
Is still alive and the wife has never denied this, that they are properly married.
They are not properly married when they give birth. They might be properly married now because of maturity has come. You understand? But when they got married, when they gave birth to their first child, there was no marriage then.
Well, I mean, that is between them.
That is. I don't want to mention their name, but they know, the disciples, they know Tibidosha have child outside. They might say no.
Child or children?
I want to say the one I know.
Okay.
I want to say the one I know.
Where's that one?
I don't know where. I don't want to say because of her life. People might want to take advantage to say, okay, you understand? Let her come outside now to talk. But I'm saying it because if she come out tomorrow, any of them comes out tomorrow, people will start saying,
it's because the
man is there, they want to come and share the property. So that's why I'm saying they should collect the sample of anything to prove. So if anybody comes out, they can do, because I know that there's a way they will do it. Once they keep this DNA, anybody that comes out, they will take the person's DNA and check if this man with the sample. That's just the advice I have for government. I'm not saying this man, maybe after he did all those things, he became born again. I don't want to say about that. But people should not say, why will you talk about man of God? They know, the disciples in the church that are there now, they know that Tibidosha have child outside. Outside his wife, Mrs. Evelyn. All those times people look at Tibidosha and say he was in the bush praying for Nigeria so that COVID will go. All those times he was sick then. It was the member that were asking that they didn't see their prophet since. That was when he came outside and said he has been in the forest. And I know Tibidosha that many people know will not stay 24 hours without eating food. That they will tell you that he has been fasting 40 days and 40 nights, which I know is a big lie. He cannot stay up to that and not eat food. I said maybe I started fasting now, but throughout my period with him, I have never seen him fast. Even when he go to the mountain to fast, they will bring his food. That they want to go and bring daddy's food for him. You understand? But let us just forget the topic and talk the real topic. The real topic is let them keep his sample. Maybe now they will start settling the matter now, so that it will not spoil the image of the church, because they want to run the church continuously. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
They might want to do some packaging. Maybe instead of you coming out, okay, let us settle this issue without the whole world knowing. It's your father, okay, no problem. Let us settle you. Let us, whatever is entitlement, let us give you. Fine. Let it be good. But if anybody comes out, nobody should judge, because you were not there. You were just a member. The TV you know on camera, on TV is different from the TV people know inside. So that's why I will never say somebody is lying. Anybody that comes out, I've seen when he has been accused in my presence, not once, not twice. Not outside the church, inside the church. You will see let's just not talk about that, but I'm just telling you that TB should have the number of children that we know that people are posting on social media that this is his wife and children, and not the number.
Okay, but I'm sorry to take you to this, but while you were still serving as security in the church, we learned that there are some members of choir that he did not allow to marry.
I can mention their name here. Anne, Anu, Bosse. Okay, let me mention the one in foreign country. Fanny. The one that interprets French. Not only choir. I don't think the disciples that I've known that they allow them marry, they are no more than 3 or 2.
So at least he allows some.
I would say personally they have close to 200 disciples. The three that you see they are married, the issue self, I don't even understand the issue. And it's a long time ago thing. And I know it should be under pressure of something. But it does not allow them marry. Some of them are more than 40 years old, close to 50 years old. They are not married. Some of them stayed there for 20 years. They are not married. Even some of them we heard, I didn't see, I don't have the text.
Maybe it's for them to dedicate themselves to the work of God.
To the work of God, and you tell me not to marry. At times, I imagine how some people, and these people, they have parents. I imagine how their parents think. Some parents will even go and say, this is our pastor, daddy. There are some girls that told me personally that they told their parents that TB slept with them, and their parents say they are lying. Their own parents. So my own daughter will tell me TB slept with her, and I will say she's lying. Because of who? Is he not a human being? Is he not a human being? So why are we always saying everybody, why are we always like this? Is he not a human being? Do you know the damage TB have done to the people? Do you know the damage he has done to people? Some people cannot do anything. Some people are even working mental. I'm telling you. So that's why I'm saying that people should keep their DNA. There are some choir girls, forget those ones. Those ones are also, there are so many of them that I didn't allow them to marry. This choir does bringing out 1% out of 100%. You understand? They didn't allow them to. Maybe they will marry now. Now is there. Let us see if they will marry. I believe if those, okay, Tibudosha's daughter did marry. Did you see him there?
I don't know about it.
You can go online and check it. And if you can Google it. Tibudosha didn't go for his daughter's marriage. And what they tell you, they say the man is very humble, that he does not like showing his face in public. Somebody that preach in the altar, that stayed in the whole stadium and preach. He stay in the whole stadium and do miracle. He's not shy. Doing miracle, doing his hand, people should fall. But they tell you that it's because of his shy person, that's why he didn't come for his own first daughter's marriage.
Did the daughter go and marry out of? I mean,
he never wanted the daughter to get married, according to what we heard. But he was pressured to make his daughter marry. He was pressured by his wife, according to what I heard.